You go and you start selling drugs in an anti-drug country.
Yeah. I thought he did that just to kind of blind himself from the lady boys, because there's lots of lady boys over there, right?
Oh, he didn't want to catch that smoke.
You know what I mean? He's like, I'll just take this for tonight because, I don't know who or what this is. So, and, it might be good, right? It might be an experience for me.
He wasn't built that sausage roll.
Be careful for this lady boy, Maurice.
What?
I've heard some stories about out there, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh.
The good thing is most of the ladies are actually ladies here in Toronto, right? So we're pretty safe there. No, man, but just getting back to the Cafe Theo thing, I'm happy, man, because for me, all last year, I was kind of feeling a little bit down. I couldn't even go to my favorite place to grab a drink, or even just a certain food place or whatever, So hopefully now that they have this open, I'll be out there supporting some places that I used to go to, and hopefully they extend the hours a little bit, and I know I'll feel safe because I know most places are taking the precautions, It's not I don't think there's too many places out there that are downright just blatantly not doing a little bit to try and be safe, right? Because then obviously they're gonna catch a fine too or something, right? So
yeah, I don't know if this is 100% true, but I heard in 2 weeks they're gonna review the lockdown state. I don't know if it's for sure. Some people are saying, oh yeah, they're gonna end the lockdown, but hopefully, man, because they have all these maps and stuff on the city website, and it shows just basically all the Toronto area is just locked down. The places around it are a little better.
Right?
Yeah.
And I feel that's causing a little bit of a rift too, right? Because they're Toronto people, stay down there. You come up here, we'll sit. You know what I mean? It's kind of if they even hear you're from around here, or they know you're from around here, you start getting looks and get out of here. You know what I mean?
Well, how do they believe that?
That's what I mean. That's what I was thinking. How do you know?
Yeah, because usually, typically,
address?
every town I've gone to, they're always super nice, and they're like, oh, yeah, Toronto. Oh, yeah. Big deal here.
Exactly. And you said it right, because they pronounce the second T. Over here, we don't. Toronto.
Yeah.
That's how I always know when somebody's not, from around here. Toronto. So they'll say it like that. No, man, but honestly, you know what I also was found kind of weird? How are, the other places around that are opening up, they have we have more population than them, right? So if our numbers are similar to theirs, shouldn't we be opening up too based on ratio, population? You know what I mean? I don't know if they're considering that.
I think the metric that they're using the most is just by cases per capita.
True.
Yeah, so it's all by cases in the city. Wow.
Yeah. And it kind of sucks because you can't really say oh look, we got 100 or 500 new cases. They just tell you that number without people knowing where that's concentrated or where it's coming from.
Yeah. I think it'd be worth checking out. Actually, you reminded me that now that you said that, they do publish the reports, public health. When it comes to at least that's one of the things. When it comes to information, it's if you know where to look, it's available, right?
Right.
So even for all that stuff you were talking about, there actually is some stuff on the Ontario Public Health.
You see, but that's for people that do a little more digging. Most people just rely on the news, and they expect the news to give them all that, But you gotta do your own research, too. People are like, oh, the news says we're still in this. Damn.
That's really true. That's really true, man.
No, man, I'm just hoping everything goes well, man. So I think for the most part, we can say that most of our city is doing well in terms of trying to comply. You know what I mean? We aren't there's not there's protests out there, right? But I've seen them less and less now. I don't know if that's just because it's really cold out there, but but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're all kind of moving along. There's always going to be, I guess, the contrarians or whatever. But, yeah, again, I feel like overall, collectively, people are moving forward. They're like, okay, shoot me up. I want to get back to normal kind of thing.
Shoot me up. I like that saying. Yeah. No, but yeah, man, let's hope for the best with all that, man. Have you guys checked out that article? I've seen of it, or even heard of it somewhere about the smart track, like the stations are opening up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of that. That looks pretty cool,
That's awesome,
man.
That's awesome. Yeah. They're expanding to different places, which means that, like, because I'll be honest, man, the TTC is great and all, but there's like certain parts of the city where like you have to take a station here, and then you got to take like 2 or 3 buses to get to one place. You know? Yeah. So it's kind of good they're expanding it. Like, for example, I'm seeing here Finch and Kennedy Station. That's like all the way up north, pretty much, right? Like north of Scarborough, right? So it's pretty much, it's pretty good, right? To see different things like that. That they're expanding the access to different areas.
Yeah,
but I feel that there's not enough transit in the West End. So like the Mississauga area, I believe like Etobicoke going towards Mississauga is where they need transit as well too.
Oh yeah, definitely. They need to expand more.
Oh, for sure, man. But this smart track will definitely make it a lot easier for people, like, especially like in the Lakeshore area. I saw that station there. That will really be helpful for a lot of people, because all those people in the area have to go to Union Station to get anywhere outside of the downtown core.
You basically have to go to the center and then not like expand, like go across or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... What do you think, Blake? What do you think, Vic? That's good?
I think it's good to have like more hubs so we can complement the existing GO system. Because like we have Union, we have Islington. They have other buses that go to other parts of the city and the outskirts and all that. And I really think that's a good way to fill the gaps so that we can try to have less of servicing areas that can afford it versus servicing areas that need it.
Yeah. Well, dude, put it this way. There's some people in this city that I've talked to some people that have never been to certain parts of this, like, not even just Toronto, but just the GTA in general. Just because it's kind of far from their normal daily day-to-day, right? And when you tell them about that, they're like, oh, I don't know anything about that place. So it's nice, right? It's nice to kind of expand things so people can, like, when they get a chance, go visit something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there's lots of little parks, little areas around that it's like, people forget actually how big this area is, right?
Yeah, like, I really think it was good that they expanded and got those stations up in, like, you know, Pioneer Village, your Jane and Finch kind of ways, you know?
Going up to Black Creek, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, Pioneer Village. I remember going there as a kid, and I was like, didn't want to leave. They're like, Matthew, let's go. Time to get on the bus. And I'm like, no, man, I want to see this. I like how this life was, you know? I don't want to leave. But no, man, this is good. It's really great that they're doing this stuff, man. Also, for me, what I think the stations that they're doing for this, in particular Smart Track, that's going to be beneficial are the King Liberty and St. Clair Old Weston. Because I know there's a lot of people concentrated in those areas, especially King Liberty. It's was a nightlife kind of place, right, before this COVID stuff happened. So that's going to be cool. And you can get it from Kitchener, pretty nice. St. Clair Old Western Road was where the old flea market was. They shut it down now, right? But you guys ever been to that flea market that used to be there?
Which one?
St. Clair Old Weston.
No, damn. No, how was that like?
That one was cool. It was a little bit grimy, right, Maurice? In certain times.
You know what? I went there in the morning, so I didn't catch any of that stuff, man. But what I liked about going there is that there's this guy that had like roasted corn.
See, sorry to interrupt you, but you just said right there, like, I didn't see any of that stuff, but I go in the morning and there's this guy, so it sounds like he already sold you some shady stuff, right? So there's even that guy like that in the morning, you know?
This guy had roasted corn and he had like a secret sauce.
Oh,
so it was pretty good, man.
That's awesome.
It's like a secret, like hot sauce, like it's like a hot and chili kind of sauce.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Victor, it was a nice place, man. It was like kind of like a neighborhood, like it wasn't like the flea market on like where's the other one, like Keel and Shepherd or something, like all the way north.
Yeah.
Like the one, this St. Clair and Old Western Road one was like kind of more like it felt like a community flea market. People would go there to like buy like bootleg like clothes or like you know what I'm saying, like spray painted clothes, furniture.
Oh
appliances.
shit! Like back home.
Yeah, and like you could go there and get like I remember I used to go there with my mom, and we used to get like sugar cane drink. Like they was put the sugar cane and make the drink right there, like tropical drinks, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then you used to have like, did you ever eat there, Maurice? Because they had like little food stands there too. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, all the way in the back, right?
Yeah, all the way in the back. It was awesome, man. It's just I have like different memories of it because I used to go different times, right? And at the same time, like when I was in high school, I used to go there as well. I remember going to hang out there and used to see some shady people as well, right? So I remember different different times, right? So it was pretty cool. I remember there was a girl that used to work there. I used to go see her all the time.
Oh.
She used to hook it up with the shirts. Like, what do you want on this shirt? Like, when I was doing this for 6ixhappening, that's actually what I was thinking about, Vic?
Yeah?
Going to that place and, like, getting, like, a custom-made, like, urban spray-painted 6ixhappening thing, you know?
Oh, man, you just go up and be like, yo, let me show you my shirt.
Exactly. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could find another place that does that, right? But it was, like, it did, like, custom-made. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, man, that would be awesome. Hell, I'd go with you, man. That'd be dope.
Exactly. Yeah, man. But Maurice, I didn't know you were there, man. I never seen you there, man. I should have went in the morning. Like how you were seeing.
I used to get what's it called? My shavers from there, like blades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of little things.
Yeah, like little like
T-shirts and stuff like that sometimes.
Like things you just like pass by quickly and like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know? Like, let's get that.
Yeah, exactly.
It is kind of like back home, Victor. You're right. Like if you went to Ecuador or Chile or something, they have like little flea markets like that where they're selling like little things. It is like that. The flea market on Keel and Shepherd was basically like that too, right? Have you been to that one, Vic?
Nah, man. I'm more like a East York man. Like I remember I went to like.
Maurice?
Yeah, no, Dr. Flea, right?
Yeah, because you're not too familiar with like the West End, too much.
No, dude, no. Like the markets I know of are like St. Lawrence Market and like the Farmers Market, like in my area.
Oh, true. Oh, St. Lawrence Market is good too, but I've never been that much. I've only been like a couple times. It's like I don't really know about it too. Ah, okay. See, Maurice just killed my dreams.
Everything's expensive there.
Yeah.
The food's expensive there.
They have like nice meat though, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have good stuff.
They have
there.
like the best meat in the city there, man.
Oh, there you go.
Nice cuts of steak there. Oh, for sure, pork.
Wow.
Everything there. They got lobster. Oh yeah, they got it.
Lobster.
Wow. Yeah, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, we gotta check that out. That's another place, Vic. Once they open.
For sure, man. For sure.
They do like a food tasting thing.
Yeah, I remember they had some sick like fish and chips in there too, man.
Ooh, yo, Maurice, you're coming, when we're doing that.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Yeah, that fish and chips place is pretty good, man. The last time I was there, I got a lobster sandwich.
Ooh,
yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. But so I don't know if you guys follow, but do you guys follow the like? Do you guys follow? Have you guys been following like the Leafs and Raptors?
Yeah.
The Leafs have been doing amazing so far this season.
Dude, the Leafs are like, this is the best team I've ever seen them have in like a long time, man. Like, It's not even, like, put it this way, I just say it like to sum up, like, they've always been kind of good, like, on the offensive end. They score a lot, they have a lot of, like, they can put up like a 6-7 goals in one game, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
But where they've had trouble is defense. Like, they've never been able to, they'll let that much in, too. You know what I mean? So it's like, now the goalies even look better now because they're playing better on the defensive side. It just sucks that there's no fans in there that can be able to see them play this good because it took years for them to build up to be this good. I don't know, Vic. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I